How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are ready for the weekend. We're going to do some more Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr for the PS4 again today. We're going to resume where we left off, kinda, because I was showing you guys where my assassin was going. We're leveling up her to see how she was like. I went back to my Crusader, who I've mainly been playing offline, so you guys won't see any part of the story there. Either way, we're playing co-op, so we can't do campaign co-op anyway. So Nalo's right here, next to my character right there. We're going to be trying to go through and just level up, get some good gear. I've unlocked a few new stations too, as I know we were trying to figure out how the crafting works. So now I have a crafting station. And I also have this tarot card thing that you can spawn missions that give you better gear and stuff like that. So I'll go over that in a second. Looks like my title of my game didn't go again on Twitch, so I'm trying to get it back up here. Alright. There we go. Okay. So yes. So down here is my crafting station now. So I can go in here, I can salvage materials or items into crafting materials, which is good. So now I can actually have stuff to break down instead of just selling it. So I actually prefer that anyway. I can go in here, any recipes I learn, I can craft. So like down here I can switch, I think I should be able to switch to, hold on, what's going on here? There you go. I can switch to the epic and the, I'm going to call it rare. Yeah, it's rare. But the epic is called Artificer, but I'm going to call it epic, just easier. So any materials or blueprints I've learned, I can build in here. I can now change my appearance as far as like armor dye, and you can make it less cut up or not, like battle scarred or whatever. It says there's a modify and a fusion. I don't know what that is yet. I've learned it in my tech tree. I think the fusion, but I didn't learn modify. It sounds like you can buff up certain gear depending, like almost kind of like Diablo, where you have your affixes. If you want to re-roll them or strengthen them, sounds like something like that. But I haven't delved too much into it just yet, since I just got that not too long ago. Over here is our tarot cards. So if you look here, I can choose a major arcana and a minor arcana, or two of those. The major one, so just for instance, this is the one I used earlier. If you look on the right side, it says the effect is it creates a Nurgle infestation mission with a Nurgle type opponent. And the reward gives me an increased chance to get one-handed melee weapons and shields. So that's the major one. Then you go into Arcana here, or the minor. So like this one gives me a chance to get an epic item of a random type, but you're not allowed to die during the mission. So some of them give you just, it's an immediate good thing. And some of them it's like, okay, well, if you want this, you can't do this. You can't die or whatever. It's pretty cool. Hey Shippy, how's it going? But yeah, I think this system is pretty cool. So in a way, it's similar, I would think, to like maybe the Rifts of Diablo, where you kind of get like a random mission, but in this way you have a little bit more control what you want to make and what you want to potentially get. It's pretty cool. But yep, we have Nalo with us, so he's on the other side of the mic as always. He doesn't have his mic set to come through, so if you hear me talking to him, just to be familiar with that. Nalo, let me know when you're ready. We can pick a mission too. Oh wait, are you? Did you set it? Did you change it? Oh, I don't hear you on. I don't hear you. If you did change it. Oh, you changed it back. Okay. Oh, you're good, Nalo. Alright. We good? Alright, let's do this. Does Nalo's back still hurt from carrying me? Carrying me my butt. Carry me my butt. Oh, I had to, yeah. I got a new shield type that allows me to do like a charge, but it's a super long cooldown, or longer than what my other AoE shield move was, the stomp kind of thing. So I didn't like it, so I ended up breaking that one and buying one from the vendor, Captain Van Winter. Let's see. But I'll show you guys too. I got my first relic weapon, which I guess is equivalent to legendaries. So that's pretty cool. Nalo ended up getting like a purity seal, so I think it's an armor bonus thing. Let's see. Let me just pick one of these. I think I'm power level 307 right now. So I think we should be good on a couple of these, yeah. Yeah, so we're above it. We're above the power level. Do you have to find the blueprints or something to craft stuff? Oh no, so I just went over that. I'm not sure. Maybe you just missed it. Sorry. But I just unlocked my crafting table, which you can change your armor appearances. The vote's going on for the mission, Nalo. Where you can change your armor color and if it's got battle scars on it and stuff, you know, scratched up or whatnot. The blueprints drop from enemies or random drops or maybe a mission reward. So then that goes into, once you learn the blueprint, it should be in there with the crafting station. And what else? You can modify and fuse your weapons, which I'm still learning what to do there. You can research stuff for your crafting station too to make it better. It does seem like you have to use Fate, so the rare material up on the top you can kind of see the purple little skull symbol, and I have 297. When you use Fate to use that to research, you have to use that for the little tarot card system that gives you those randomly spawned missions with the chance for the reward you're trying to go for. So it's pretty cool. I'm not sure, did my game freeze here or what? Yeah, it still says, yeah, Nalo and mine are both saying requesting server, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Sorry, I'll go back over and stuff. I'll show you guys what the crafting stuff looks like again real quick if you want. If the game ever loads again. I'm trying to do something here. Hold on, I'm gonna press my PlayStation button, see if it helps. Let me see. I think it froze. Hey, Lush Lamb. Discord is broken. Wasn't showing that I was live. Oh, you mean Twitch? That's weird. I know they changed something with the going live notifications. Nalo. Hey, Lush Lamb. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Nalo, can you try something? Because I want to see if maybe you close your game. If it'll bump me out. No, if it'll bump me out of the requesting server and then I'll reinvite you. Oh, no, he left. Okay. Alright, guys. It's possible the game is frozen right now. I'm going to have to reset stream. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, cool. It worked. It worked. Alright, I'm going to invite you back. Where's your bae? Sarah's in the other room playing Star Wars, I think, again. Oh, no, you're fine, Emerald. But yeah, Emerald, I think they changed something in the in Twitch where it says they're not going to spam people with notifications as much anymore. So it depends on where you are when the notification goes live. So it says like if you're on the computer, it's going to let you know in Twitch that your streamer went live. If you're not on the computer, it's going to email you or notify you, however have you set it up or whatever. Sorry, I can't even speak. All right, let's get Nalo back in here. But yeah, Sarah's in the other room, Lush Lamb, playing the game, most likely Star Wars. All right, so I'm waiting for Nalo to get back online. So while he's doing that, I'll quickly go over this again, Trippy. So I unlocked the crafting station through the campaign, which doesn't take too long. So seems like you get most of your new stations through the campaign, which again is single player. So now I can salvage items for materials. So on the bottom you see all my materials. You can get advanced materials as well. Looks like there's a section for square down there on the bottom of the bottom right screen. But I don't know, I think maybe that's like a research timer thing because some of them take time, I guess, to build. Here are all the recipes I've learned so far as rare goes. And then these are the epic or artificer equivalents. I can change my appearance here, so like I can dye my armor now in different material types. Can't stop spamming. Oh. Hey, Lush Lamb, thank you for the bits. So I can change kind of like the loadout of the armor too. Depends on the armor, but there's 3 different variants. It looks like maybe we'll get more, but it costs more credits. Then I can go through here. I can change the material types, and then down below I can change the colors. And then see, I can put as much grime, wear and tear on the armor, or blend the material, which I'm not sure what necessarily that would be for. But you can change it on your armor and your, looks like your sword or your weapons, basically. I don't know about anything else. You love that sound? Me too, Lush Lamb. Thank you again for the bits. Here's the tech tree. We can get some more research to unlock more things for your crafting, as well as some other miscellaneous things. And then the fusion, which this is for legendary or relic type weapons, which I don't know what it needs. This thing looks like it requires some more stuff. But I only have 1 relic item, which is currently right here. This is my only relic item. See how it's kind of like an orangish red? Thank you for the bits, Reptile. Emerald says, where'd she go? She said she was going to join you in Rep. Sounds like she's on the phone with somebody. Maybe. I don't know. She's talking to somebody in the other room. Maybe she's on the phone, yeah. But thank you guys for the bits. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support as well. But yeah, see, notice how this one's the relic one, so it's got like the orange affix there. So it has 4 total affixes, and it's something specific or special on the top there. So that's the only one I found so far. I did dye my armor white and black. Yep. So we're coming across some new stuff here, so I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, you found her? All right, cool. Thank you guys for the bits. Let me get Nalo back in here. Uh-oh, you guys doing a bit war? Nalo? Alright, invite Nalo. Here we go. Try to start the mission again. Alright. So once he joins, then we're going to try to pick the mission. Hopefully it doesn't mess up again. So again, the launch day was yesterday, so there's been a few bugs we've come across. Nothing too game breaking. There's a few minor annoyances with some of the bugs, but it's not stopping me from playing the game. Like, it's not so bad where I want to stop playing the game, that kind of thing, you know. Thank you, Lush Lamb, for the bits. Appreciate it. And Nalo. How many hours am I in? I don't know how many hours. I don't know where to check that, but I have 2 characters. My current character is level 12, and my other one's level 7. I've gone through a good amount of the campaign, and I got some more of the side missions going on here. Thank you guys for the bits. Hey, Sarah. I'm just waiting for Nalo to load in here. Then we're going to get on a mission. Yeah, so right there it says I've done 37 missions, so I don't know how many hours you can factor that in. But I played 5.5 hours on stream yesterday, and probably maybe an additional 2.5 hours, I would say. So I guess maybe not terribly too long yet. Thank you guys for the bits. Nayla says he's already in here, but he's not showing. I think the game's being weird. It says you're at base. Let me try again. Invite to party. Get out of here! Hey, Jolly Cool Beans. Alright, well, let me see. Let me see if it lets you vote on a mission then. Otherwise, I might just have to do a single player mission real quick. Go on, get. I should make one for that one too. Looks kind of like Diablo. Yep, isometric view. Both Diablo and this game are, like I said, have the same camera angle, isometric, and then also they're both action RPGs. So if you like Diablo, this is very similar, but it's like Warhammer Universe. Although, honestly, even though I love Diablo and Blizzard, this game has a lot more to it than what Diablo has to offer. So there's a lot more depth to it. Let's see if I can bring Nayla with me here. He's saying that it's saying that he's in the party, but he's not. Thanks, Reptile, for the bits. Appreciate it, man. Look, no, he's not. He's definitely not my party. Look in the top left, he's not there. Let me try to see if this will maybe reload it. We're having some technical difficulties with the game because it's got a few things aren't working right here. Do I enjoy the loot system? Yeah. Yep, you get loot drops from enemies, you get loot drops at the end of the mission for your reward, you get loot drops from crates, and then you can somehow manipulate loot as well through the tarot system here, which you can try to get a better chance at items while you set different cards together. And then you can also craft your own loot or items too. So it's got a bunch of good stuff. Let's try to get him again on title screen. Oh, I don't even have the invite to party option. I think I have to wait for you to load in. But yeah, there's a... Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff in this game here. Yeah, Nalo's trying out something else here. The Terrible 2, Nalo and I are talking about Sarah and Lush. Should be ready by tomorrow, Reptile. Alright, man. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. It says he's at base. So should I send you another? Oh, joining? Okay. Alright guys, hold up. We are trying to get all set up for the co-op. Thank you for our bit, Sarah. Oh, Lush and Sarah, Jelly Cool Beans? Yeah. I don't know, Lush isn't as bad as Sarah is, though. Alright. Is it still loading, Nalo? Something's going on. Okay, I think I'm going to do this, Nalo. Nalo and I were literally just playing for a couple hours right before stream, and then all of a sudden we get on stream and it's messing up here. Let me go ahead and try a campaign mission here, and maybe it'll do something. I don't know. Kind of fix it. Alright, so let's see. Let me try to find out where my campaign is. So I'll be going solo, and hopefully this will kind of reset things for the game, because something weird's going on right now. I need to go to the... Is it this one? Can I do? Nope. What about this guy? It says there's one mission type in here I can do. Let's go check it out. Alright. Let's see. Up here, the Martyr. Alright. What's up, Shadow Ninja? I'm not sure what you're saying there. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to run through a solo campaign. And then we're going to try to pick up Nalo after that. So if Nalo, if you want to do a mission while I'm doing this, that's fine. Can you stream snipe me? I don't know how you can stream snipe me in a PvE game. You're not bad, Sarah? Yeah, you are. Alright. Hacks for what? Oh, my Game Shark. Nalo says.
Requesting immediate status update, Inquisitor.
Alright.
The turrets didn't open fire this time. Your binary litany has worked.
Obviously.
Oh, when I'm gonna play Warframe? I'll play Warframe,
3% chance of your survival.
I don't know when I'll play Warframe again. I mean, I've only been off Warframe for probably a couple days here. But I'll be playing it soon again. I just got Chroma and all that, so I'm pretty excited to use him and
incoming hostiles. I'll take care of this first.
my infested dog.
Ready to fight.
Alright, so it looks like they gave me a couple units here. I don't know. Oh, hold X to interact. See, I'm holding X to interact and it's pushing me all the way back. Thank you, game. See, it's doing that auto lock-on thing where I can't do actually what I want to do. See, it says hold X. Stop it. Alright, I'm telling them to go behind cover here. Trying to, if it's the game's gonna let me. Alright. I did also switch to a flamethrower as well, so I'll show you guys that. I really like the flamethrower actually. It's the only one of the few weapons that you can actually, at least this is the only one I know of right now, but a weapon that you can actually move and shoot with. If you press R2, you kind of move backwards and blow them up, see? So you can stay on the move. But it's the only one I know that does it at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and heal myself up. There we go. So my triangle drops a flame that stays on the ground for a little bit.
Die, unclean.
And then I can merge it with my X ability, which channels flames. And then my, I forget which one my circle does. It kind of just shoots out like a big flame ball and then explodes. And then my R2 is the one where it moves me back while I shoot. So it's kind of like the X ability, but in more an evasive one. I think it has more charge to the heat though. So if you notice above all of my abilities for the flamethrower, it has a little flame meter. So this weapon can overheat if you hold it for too long. So you gotta be careful about that. But I do think it's pretty cool. I do think heat is does really well against the characters who aren't armored. They're kind of just flesh based. So it's pretty cool, pretty good weapon. I think it complements my playstyle too because I can't just do double melee in this game. I don't think because you want something that has some good AoE, some good at clearing out some enemies here. So if my melee weapons aren't cutting it, then I can also play a little bit mid-range and still do some good AoE and constant AoE at that, since it's damage over time with the flames on top of that. So I think that's pretty good to have kind of like a mixture. Although I'm still trying to focus melee in my skill trees and stuff too. So yeah, see, I picked up my AoE slam there with my shield again because the new shield type I found was just a charge. I didn't really like it. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate it. Let's jump on these guys. I did miss my AoE slam. So Nalo and I were playing earlier before stream, as I was saying before, and we've encountered a lot of strong enemies. Like we kept running out of healing items, and again, it's just the two of us. So like we had to do a lot of hit and run tactics. It was pretty fun. Have I seen the Meg? No, I don't know if I will, but I mean I know of it, but I haven't seen it. No. I like Megalodons, but the movie, I don't know. It just didn't look like it was something I want to watch. But goodness gracious, we're getting blown up here. Let me try to get some stuff here. Let's deploy these turrets. Yeah, it's probably not something I'm gonna watch. It kind of makes me think it's gonna be like one of those corny type movies. I'm suppressed right now, so I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna take damage, and I'm also gonna get knocked around a lot. Let me see if I can. Okay, there, I rebuilt it. Get the shield back on. We got some reinforcements. See, right now they're kind of doing really well against me here. But with this weapon, I can't really take cover because it has a certain range. So melee and the flamethrower, I kind of gotta get up close. But if you had like a sniper or something, you could sit back and pop shots, you know. Alright, so they're done here. Purge the landing
Captain,
zone.
I've cleared the area, but the rest of the hangar is still crawling with mutants. I can't leave the transport here undefended.
And let me know, guys, if the feedback is too loud
Not yet.
from the game. Or give me feedback about the game being too loud if it is for you. Sorry, that's what I mean.
Purge the area first.
Alright, how about The Incredibles 2? I'd be interested in seeing it. I haven't seen the first one in a long time, so I'd probably want to watch it again, just so I remember what's going on. I'm sure Sarah wouldn't mind watching it too. We like those kind of movies, the animated.
At your command.
I want to see I wonder if they're gonna do another one with like The Secret Life of Dogs. I kind of like that one. That's pretty funny.
Burn! Burn!
Nalo's laughing at me on the mic. You guys know me. It's you know, if it's something animal related, I gotta check it out. Alright, jump over here. So we're away from the defense mission portion there, so let's try to take this guy out. Let me see if I can start knocking people over again, because I missed that. The other ability didn't really do it on the other shield type. I did come across new swords too, so I can get chain swords now. And I can do like this, I can maintain a channeling for the chain sword. chainsaw sword. So basically, they can't move because they're getting cut up, kind of thing. It's pretty cool. They do have a two-handed version of that too, which I just unlocked, which I haven't found yet or used one yet. So I'll probably check it out if I get one. Oh, you like that one too, the Secret Life of Dogs? Yeah. I like the one where the dachshund was using the egg beater as like a back scratcher. That's pretty funny. I like that. Oh wait, I'm falling through the level. Holy crap! Alright, let me see. So I'm trying to use my L2R2. There it is. Oh, you want to see The Incredibles 2 for sure? I do want to see the new Purge. There's also another new movie out right now. I forget. What's up? Teen Titans? I don't know if I want to see that one. Maybe. But there's another one out right now. There's something just got announced. I think it's Predator. Is there matchmaking for multiplayer or friends only? So yes, I think there is a matchmaking because you can set it to public. So there's probably a way to do it. I haven't tried it yet. You can invite your friends, obviously, up to 4 people online, and you can play up to 2 friends locally. So those are your options there. But you do have to unlock the multiplayer through doing the first 5 missions, kind of like tutorial missions. And then I think a few missions after that, it actually gives you a terminal for online co-op and couch co-op as well. So it'll actually load in your hub. But at least the availability to invite people seems to happen after you do those missions there. You got the advance tickets? Oh, for Incredibles 2 or which movie, Fleshland? Yeah, I want to go watch Predator. Yeah, I love Predator. It'd be cool if they start tying it back into Aliens again too. Kind of do maybe some reboots on AVP. Although they were decent movies, but it was kind of too dark to see, when the action was actually happening between Predators and aliens fighting. But they probably could have had more fight scenes between the two as well, like the 2 races. Oh, the Predator? Oh, I got you. Oh, and the Nun? Nice. Yeah, I'll probably watch the Predator. I don't know about the Nun. I'm not too impressed with scary, quote-unquote scary movies anymore. But I don't know, maybe you guys can tell us how it's like. What's up, Nalo? Nalo says nuns are scary. Alright, I'm trying to get my, I was trying to wait for my health to come back up as well as my health items to be able to refresh because my suppression was all the way down, so meaning I can be knocked over easily. But my med pack, I've modified it to where you can get suppression meter back, so I was waiting for it to reload. The only thing is I unlocked a new thing for my healing item where I get more health, but I have a longer cooldown. So it takes a lot longer for me to be able to use my healing items now. But at the same time, my second portion emblem I put on it is to give me suppression meter back too. So I don't know if you guys remember me talking about that yesterday. Where depending on your inoculator, which is your med kit, you get 2 different symbols that come with it. And you can kind of pick and choose which symbols you want on it, depending on the color, to determine what your medkit does, other than just healing. So I think you could even make it not even heal you, you can make it just purely boost certain stats on you, almost like a stim pack kind of thing. When are we going to do Mario Tennis, couple versus couple? Well, we were trying to get it set up the other day, but it just didn't work out. And then, I don't know, it seems you guys had something going on, right? And then when you guys were ready, we were in bed, I think, the other day. And then it was just Jolly Cool Beans and I playing. So maybe this weekend we could try? If you guys are up for it. Hopefully you guys don't have any other plans other than the movies, and maybe we can try to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy that. So the little towers there can summon enemies if you don't destroy them in time too. But yeah, I'd be down for doing couples Mario Tennis as well. I know we were trying before, but let's see if we can do it again. I'm going to try to leap over here. Alright, cool. We made it. Alright. There you go. You'll ask the hubby? Alright. Yeah, let us know. I mean, now that it's the weekend, it'll be easier, so if you guys are still around and, you know, after stream, you know, I still like to hang out after stream a little bit just to kind of unwind. Maybe we can get some matches going. We'll see. If not right then, you know, maybe sometime during the weekend in general. Alright, jump over here. I know it's probably easier when the kids are asleep for you guys. Alright, I love how tanky I am though sometimes. I like how my mission is just download important data. That's all it says. Alright. I'm hitting my special armor ability here. Okay, let's see. There's a bunch of enemies up there with a treasure box too, though. Let's go try to get that. And also, my objective is... Oh, it's not up there, so it'll just be kind of like a little side thing. You just asked him, you wait for a response? Alright.
For the Emperor!
Alright, let's go ahead and clear these guys. Oh man, I really did miss this shield ability though. So, you know, different items, different weapons and different armor give you different skills, right? So I've been hanging on to certain gear, even though it's not a high level, just because I want the function it has. You know, like my shield ability with my L2 gadget, you know, instead of having grenade or whatever, it gives me the shield like I had on yesterday. I held on to a common one forever because I didn't get an upgraded one. And I just finally got an upgraded one not too long ago before stream. But I wanted to keep that shield ability because it helps me. You know, it covers my butt. I'm going in there doing some melee attacks and stuff. So probably won't be using grenades or anything like that on this character because I need that extra protection, extra damage mitigation. So. What else? I think yeah, I was stuck with that new shield for a while, even though it was stronger, but it had this stupid ability I didn't like. I know I could probably make it better. So again, it's the shield ability that charges the enemy, but again, the cooldown was longer. But there are certain skill trees that reduce your cooldowns for longer cooldown abilities. So I imagine that could be better later on. It's just not good right now.
And I admire your decision.
Inquisitor, what happened?
I saw something. A revelation.
Oh wow,
I'd say.
that's what Sarah said, Reptile.
Possibly a holy vision from the Emperor of mankind.
See how much she listens to me though. I even showed it to her.
You should return to the ship.
You know, I posted about it on
Nonsense,
Twitter.
Captain.
I shared it in
I'm
Discord,
fine.
sent it
This
to
is just a
her as
small
well, and
inconvenience.
she's like, "Oh,
We'll
they're
move
cool."
Allow me to interrupt.
And she already
Inquisitor.
forgot.
You simply cannot know that. However, I am an expert on toxins and plagues. It is time
Wait,
you
don't we have,
properly utilize my capabilities. I will examine you the moment you return.
There we go.
Ready to
I got a
fight.
new clue. Okay, I'm gonna keep going this way. Naylor, you're still there, right? On the mic? He went silent over there. I'm just making sure he's still here. I think I got a little bit longer, and then we could try to do the co-op again. Alright. Here we go.
Repent!
Put this guy down. I missed you, shield ability. You're my best friend. Alright, I think we have there's some medical resupply over here. Let's go get that. Alright, let's get that one.
Ready to fight.
I kind of want to take out the enemies, but I kind of don't. Because I just want to try to get to where Nalo's at. So we can link up. So I think I'll just try to go towards the objective. I haven't really seen any random treasure chests laying around anymore either. Okay, so I think I have an ability too, which is really nice for this type of sword I have. Because see how I have the X and R2 abilities? They have very short cooldowns. So with one of my skills in my skill tree for melee is if I alternate abilities, I get some extra damage. as long as they have, I'm doing 2 different abilities within less than 2 seconds, basically. So I can just do X, R2, X, R2, and just keep going back and forth, and then it buffs up my melee. So I think for this sword, it's good. Although I think I kind of did like the chainsword because it had the ability to lock an enemy in place if I wanted to, and just shred them. So hopefully we get a cool chainsword later on. I'll show you guys that one. But again, this one's my legendary or relic weapon, my only one I've gotten. So I definitely want to use it until it becomes obsolete. Alright, oh, there was a treasure box. I'm gonna go for it.
For the Emperor!
Let's see, it's down here. Looks like I gotta go around the long way. Okay. Oh, blessed alloy. Okay, so that was some crafting material there. I was trying to figure out a way to re-roll my clan missions, or my it's called Cabal in here, but it wouldn't let me do it. So I was trying to get it to where maybe I can do like another tournament mission. Right now it's one that's very specific. It says I have to kill certain enemy types, which are very rare, and then they have to also drop like a codex type item, which is also very rare. So I think I've gotten like a really small amount of progress on that one.
I found the cogitator. What now?
Listen to me carefully. Chant with me the sacred numeric key and type in the sequence. You'll gain access to the locations of all teleport beacons on this deck.
Alright, that's the end of that mission. Alright, so now we can try to invite Nalo. Nalo, are you in the hub? Okay. So Nalo's ready to be invited. Let's hope this works now. Trying to get to level 13 because I can start giving myself a little bit more movement speed. Not going to focus on it like I was going to with my assassin. It just doesn't make sense for a tank to have to be super fast, but it would still be nice to have a little bit of extra. Because sometimes I go slow, go so slow that they're just popping shots while I'm trying to make it to cover, and there's no cover and nowhere to be seen, and I just get blown up. So if I can move a little bit faster, it'd be cool. Here's the shield I was telling you guys about right there. See? I'll show you guys in here once I invite Nalo. Looks like we got a new skill tree unlock. Another one too. Close quarters gunnery. It's probably because he's using my flamethrower there. Alright, let's get Nalo. Okay, there it is. And then I'll show you guys. So, right here. See, it says forward dash finished with the devastating area strike, which it seems like it's a very small radius compared to the one I currently have. But the cooldown on it is 10 seconds. So if I can, I think the other one I have now, what is it? What's the cooldown on it? It is 6 seconds. So I can use this wider AoE radius much faster and much more often compared to an attack like this one, the charge, which is very weak in comparison, so I'm not going to use that. I think I'm just going to upgrade this. I lose 1+1 warfare, +1 virtue, and my attribute points, but I'm going to go for the higher power level so I can get hopefully better gear. Oh, we got a epic eye implant here. Okay, we'll put that on. Let's see. Gives me more focus, more resistances. This one could be good. I lose a little bit of health per second though, that's not too bad. In this game, green is better than blue. It's very confusing at first if you're used to being the other way around, but you'll get used to it, but I still have to think about it currently when I'm switching things out. Alright, where's that new skill tree I got? Okay, I got the movement. Let's see. I have 1 skill point. Which path should I go though if I do this? So moving gives me damage reduction and stacks for a maximum of 5. I think, yeah, this one looks like it might be when not in combat. Where's the one that I want more damage reduction while moving? And I think it's that top tree going down. All successful deflects reduce skill cooldowns. This does help. It's not just for movement speed on here either. It looks like it's for cooldown reduction too, which could help. Right here, see? If I keep getting these swirly looking ones. You know, that could actually be another good route. So if I can get all these cooldown reduction ones. But I do want the one where I get damage reduction while moving. Where's that? Where was that down here again? It's right here. Can stack to 5. So I can get 25% damage reduction, potentially. Alright, well, we'll try it. Let's just start moving down there a little bit. There's no harm in it. I got an item, a rare item dropped where I can actually reset all my points if I need to as well, so we're good there. I do want to hit tier 2 of this attribute point here in toughness so I can get 30 health per second bonus. Let's do it. Let's keep it going here. I think I need about 3 more points in there and then I'll get it. Did Nalo? Oh, Nalo's here. Cool. Okay, so we can try again. I'm going to go ahead and
the map of the local teleport
scrap all my
network.
stuff again,
What
too.
now?
The teleportarium requires exact coordinates. You must know Lord Klosterheim's location, and your chances to find him on the Martyr on your own are approximately 0.
This sounds very reassuring so far.
The analytical recitations show only one swift solution.
So this
I
is
must
talking
warn
about my
you
story
that the
here.
suggestion itself could be a breach of several Adeptus Mechanicus protocols. You must seek an audience with the great presence controlling the sensory systems on the Martyr.
I can't wait to
You
get
need to
armor
talk
that
to
gives
the
me
machine
a
spirit.
helmet again.
How? I'm not familiar with the process.
First you locate a mainframe cogitator. Then I will provide instructions.
All right. Let me salvage my stuff here. All right, there we go. What do you got, lady? So I need assault armor so I can keep my armor ability. She's not loading in the stuff. Seems like every time we're on co-op it kind of has a delay, so I've noticed that. Ooh, this one is better though too. It's not green, but it's got a higher power level, more damage reduction. Oh, I lose some all resist though. We'll wait. We'll just wait. Unless she has a better shield in there. Nope, she doesn't. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. We'll look at it later. I was gonna show you guys my stuff for my healing item. If you didn't remember that from yesterday. Do we have any areas we can go into here? I think, yeah, everything here is too high level right now. So let's back out. Go back to the... Looks like this system, the Aethon system, is the best one for us right now still. We need to get about 450 to get in the other region, or at least to be comfortable in the other region. Okay. Let's see. One of these has a 300. There you go. Nearly 300, 296, I think I saw. Yep, okay. Go to this one. So we have to just destroy the breeding sites, so all the nests, and that's it. Sounds good. Alright, just waiting on Nalo to vote. There we go. Let's hope it takes us. Come on, there we go. Yes, it worked. Alright, now we're back to co-op. As long as it maintains that, it'll be good. Still haven't seen the vehicle type gameplay yet. I remember seeing it in a dev stream, so I'm curious to see how that works. Maybe in some like the Warzone type missions or something. You're thinking about getting this? Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun, honestly. I've been waiting for it for a while now, so now that it's finally here, it's definitely living up to my expectations, maybe a little bit more. So if you're into action RPGs, similar to Diablo, it's more comparable to that than any of the other action RPGs, but has a little bit more depth in my opinion. and you also like Warhammer, you'll probably like this. Seems like it's a little bit more strategic, tactical, a little bit more challenge. I mean, there's a cover system and everything in here. It's pretty cool. It's just because I play melee, mainly melee, so I don't really need to go into cover too much. Oh, you're playing Diablo 3 at the moment? Well, Diablo 3 is much easier in comparison to this game. So if you want something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more to do, this game be pretty good for you. I still love Diablo. I know I keep saying it, so anyone that mentions Diablo, anything like that. I love Blizzard, I love Diablo, I've played all the Diablos. But this one definitely had me more excited. I think they need to do some more changes to the Diablo franchise right now if they keep it going.
Identified the demonic contagion in the
They
zone.
did, I was
Samples
mentioning
indicate
yesterday, they kind of made
warp-infested
Diablo
unknown
and
pathogens.
even World of Warcraft
Now,
more
it is your
towards the
field
casual
of
player,
expertise.
which again isn't bad, but definitely not what I wanted. You know, I like a little bit more, something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more thought process going in. Alright, here we go. So you can zoom in again just to show that off again. You can zoom the camera in and out. This is as close as you can get right here. I do have full access to my camera to pan it around, so turn it around here. So whatever camera angle you want, you're not locked into a certain angle, so that's pretty nice too. I do like to have it fully panned out though, so I can get the wider view like we were mentioning yesterday. So if it bugs you that I'm playing too far out, sorry. You've never played any Warhammer games yet? Well, there's no better time to start than one that looks like it's interesting to you. You know, I'm not the biggest Warhammer fan. I love Warhammer, but definitely don't know as much as some other people. But every Warhammer game I've played, I've enjoyed. Whether it be the RTSs or the co-op kind of Left 4 Dead style Vermintide games, the tactical games where I had Mordheim. There's a couple other tactical type games I played. Space Marine, I played that one. I never got to play the original tabletop games we were talking about yesterday, but one day maybe I'll get to try it. It just costs a lot of money to get into though, if you really want to get into it. Plus I've never played it, so I'd rather learn it before I even try to play something like that. This looks right up your alley? Oh yeah. I think regardless if you played Warhammer or know about Warhammer or not, I think you'd definitely like it. For sure. From what it sounds like, yeah. Alright. So Nalo is playing a Psyker right now, which is basically like a mage. And I just found out some new things that I've forgotten about. Nalo has the ability to customize his skills, and it's the only class out of the class types they have in the game that you have more customization that way. Like, whereas, see, like the Assassin and the Crusader are locked to their abilities based on the weapon they're using. The Psyker can go in and use this little book in the hub to customize and learn what skills you want to take in with you for your magic type abilities, which is pretty cool, actually. That makes me kind of want to play the class and try it out, but it's not going to be my main, but just to see what it's like, it'd be interesting. He also has this thing where he doesn't have any restrictions to his magic other than that if he uses it too much, it'll eventually kill him. So he has to kind of let it cool down. I think we figured something out like that. So it's pretty cool that it has that aspect too. So no resource you have to worry about other than don't let it kill you. Be careful about using it too much. Let it calm down for a little bit. It's an interesting mechanic for sure. Alright. Go. I'm looking forward to Nalo becoming level 13 because he said he's got some support abilities, so maybe if he's nice, I'll pick some up to help us. That'd be really cool. So then he can maybe potentially shield us and heal us or something like that. Also, I've noticed too, whenever I use my shield ability, if you guys look in my bottom left corner where my health is, the blue, that's how much left for my shield I have to absorb damage. Obviously, if I have full health, it's gonna look like I lost health with the blue shield, but I'm really not. It's because they have to go through my shield before they get to my health. So that little small sliver of blue, once that goes away, then I'm back to showing just my full health, and then my health starts going down. So don't worry if you pop your shield and it looks like your health's going down, you start popping potions, you don't need to. Just wait till the shield the blue is completely gone before you start doing that. Is it worth getting collectors? I would have picked it up, but I only bought the standard. But I probably would have picked it up. It's got some cool extra things, and it's got the season pass in there. But that's completely up to you, to be honest. I probably would have if I could have afforded it to do that right now, but I'll just wait. Probably get season pass stuff later on. So I just picked up the standard. I think there's a few extra things in the deluxe version even. You know, like the extra pet and stuff and the cosmetic items. I think you can buy those separately if you ever wanted to at a later time too, like individually. Alright, I need to pop a heal here. So these are champions. Notice they have the word champion underneath their name. They take a little bit longer to kill. And then you got the elites, usually have like a red skull above their head we were talking about yesterday. I'm just trying to remind, or go over those same parts we went over yesterday, just in case there are anybody who's new in here, didn't watch yesterday's stream. So I'm just trying to help teach everybody. So sorry if you've heard it before. Alright, let's go ahead and leap in here. Woo! Yep, so for those that don't know too, just for instance, Pwn to Gecko, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. So if you're curious about classes, they do have 3 main classes, and every class has 3 subclasses, so there are technically 9. The good thing is, your armor ability basically determines your class, so whatever armor you're wearing determines your special ability, and again your class. So if you switch armor during the game, you basically become a new class. But basically when you start out, you're picking a basic loadout or a standard loadout. So it starts you off with the weapons you would prefer if you were to play that class all the way through, as well as the skills that you would probably most likely start with as that class. But you're not locked to it. However, you probably do want to plan out what class you want, because wherever you align your skill points is going to determine kind of your fighting style anyway. So if you're an Assault Crusader, which is myself right here, melee, and I start switching into Demolitionist armor, which is you know, the other type of Crusader, then it's going to be more about range damage armor, and I'm not building my character right anymore because I switched my armor type. So you just got to be careful about that. But it's still pretty cool. It's a little bit more flexible. You can come across items or even buy items that lets you switch or respec. So I guess it's in a sense, a good thing, because you don't have to restart a whole new character. You just kind of respec and change armor kind of thing. Am I playing co-op? Yep, Nalo and myself are playing right now. Yep, so we're just playing 2-player right now. See in the top left, you can see my stats and Nalo's stats, like our health and whatnot. Here. I think I'm gonna get my flamethrower out from this here. Now, don't be deceived, like we were talking about earlier. I can only move and shoot because it's my R2 ability on the flamethrower. It's kind of like an evasive attack, it's called. Most abilities make you stand still and shoot. It's the only one I've come across where you can move and shoot, though, so far. Unless Nalo's got something. He's playing more of the ranged right now, so he would know more than me. But I love flamethrowers, so I wanted to pick this up. Yeah, any Warhammer game that has a flamethrower I've been really enjoying, so. Let's go ahead and destroy this guy here. Trying to put fire underneath his feet. Yeah, only my triangle ability applies the fire to the ground where it stays for a little bit, so I want to keep using that as much as possible. Alright, so Nalo's got that purple thing. I think that means yep, it killed him. I think he used too much magic. So if you guys saw that purple spiral, I'm gonna go revive him real quick. But, so that's just if you use too much magic, not paying attention. He says his screen turns purple, like it starts to become really purple. And then basically, like this, too much magic pours out and tries to kill you, your own character. So if your screen starts turning too much purple, I guess, be careful. Switch to your ranged weapon, let it cool down a little bit. Alright. This the tech shrine, just like the Diablo shrines. I don't know what it does yet. The different colors. Alright. Here, the champion. I want to show you guys the tarot mission things too. I think I have enough fate points to make one, another one. You're just playing but couldn't get co-op. How do you do it? So co-op is unlocked after you do so many missions. You know, you do the first 5 missions, and then you also unlock a couple terminals, co-op terminal and local co-op terminal in your hub. After doing a few story missions. So everything's unlocked through story mission. Then after that, you have to open up your party, which go through the social tab, make it, you press R1 I think to make it public, and then go to find your friends and invite your friends. But it's a little bit easier because I've made my own clan / cabal, it was called, and then I can just find Nalo on there and invite him. He has to be online as well. Best command ever, Charlie Cooley. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so basically, the co-op campaign is single player, but it is necessary for unlocking different components and stations and functions for your whole experience, whether it be for co-op or crafting. Which again, I'll show you. We're about to exit this level, so you can see what your hub's supposed to look like if you want co-op. Alright, once it loads in, now we're just playing in a duo. You can play up to 4 if you're doing online. I'm just gonna get my rewards here. Nothing really good, but I did unlock a new skill tree. Okay, see over here? Once you get so far, you'll have these stations, online, multiplayer, and local co-op. They'll appear in your hub. And eventually you'll unlock a crafting station. This is through the campaign. Remember, you gotta stay doing the campaign if you want to unlock stuff. You'll unlock this little tarot table, which you build your own missions, kinda, in a way. They're randomly generated, but you can make it so they drop potentially certain loot you want, but also become more challenging, depending on the cards you pick. You'll unlock this lady here that
the results of my physical.
I'm just gonna skip through this. Sorry, I'll worry about this story stuff on my other character when I play offline. See, because this is my healing item, it has 2 reds, so that means I can use 2 red emblems, right? And if you look at where it says components, it says what ability it gives me by using my med kit, right? So I have 2 of these. Right now I have one that gives me restores 5% of HP per second for 20 seconds. And then I also have one that gives me 75% suppression resist back. So that's why I can rejuvenate that, so I'm not too overwhelmed and getting knocked over and stuff like that if it's broken. But if you get like the yellows and stuff, you know, it gives you extra damage boost or like a crit boost. This one does, says gives you cooldown by, maybe, is it supposed to be maybe a cooldown reduction right here for the medkit? You can increase the capacity of your medkits. So it just determines how your medkit works. And again, you can make it fully like stemmed probably if it's maybe 2 yellows. So it wouldn't heal you anymore or just give you a stem boost based on your what you picked. But you do have to unlock these too. So as you go through, you'll unlock more functions for her. I've just found out too, because I used to only have 3 red, 2 yellow or something like that. I got a bunch of them. What else we got? Oh yeah, so right here, see I have my clan, which is aka Cabal. See, I can find Nalo in here and I can go to invite to party. If you have the social up here, see on the bottom of this little main window in the middle, it says party status. You hit R1, you can go to private or public. Now it does have a square ability to invite friends. I don't think it works because I've tried it before. It didn't pop up any kind of prompt, so maybe it's just bugged right now. But I do know if you do have a clan set up, it seems like that one's working. So maybe make a clan. What's up, Nalo? Oh, it does work for you? Okay. So Nalo's telling me right now his invite friends was working. Maybe it was just mine. Maybe I was just bugged yesterday. But at least I know it works through the clan function. So that's your two ways of doing it. Once you unlock multiplayer, go to here, press square. Go after you go to social and hit invite friends, which is square. Or go to your clan if you have a clan. Go to members, click on them, and do invite to party. But just make sure you've done the first 5 missions and then unlock these terminals up here, which is just going through the campaign. It doesn't take very long. It's actually very fast, but that's how you get it. Let me try to show you guys these tarot mission things here again. So maybe I'll pick this one. Actually, let's look through these. So on the right side, it tells me the effect, what the card will do, as well as what reward I'll get. Let's see. Creates a hunt mission, increased chance to find signum and belts. This one's increased chance for pistols, heavy weapons, two-handed melee, main eye and neural implants. Let's do the increased chance for main eye and neural. Maybe we can get some upgrades to those. It says it creates silence and guns missions. So maybe I have to use only flamethrower. So we'll try it though. So that's, I choose one major and then I choose 2 minor potentially. This one says gives a chance to get 1 epic or artificer item, random type, but you can't die. We did that one before, so as long as we don't die, we can get this bonus. And also, I like the one with fate. Hey, Lush Lamb, thank you for the bits. Hey, Grand Snake Sage, you say Senpai love you. How's it going, man? Yeah, this one gives us fate points, and the fate points are used for your, again, crafting stations, or even building this. See in the middle of the screen, it says 100 fate. I have to spend 100 fate to do this mission. And it also shows the difficulty level in the middle of the screen, as well as how much XP we'll potentially get. I think we can change it to hard level too, right? Yep, we can. It's 370 though, so I think we'll just keep it here at 320. It says there's a medium chance to spawn champions from regular or champion enemies, but it'll be like a demon champion, I think. But we do want more fate points. I don't know what divination is. See in the top middle of the screen? I haven't tried that one, so I'm just doing the shaping right now. But I'm going to go ahead and create. And now it's going to make my mission based off the tarot cards I used. So this is kind of, in a way, if you're thinking like Diablo terms, think of it like rifts, but you customize your rift, if that makes sense. So now it's going to load us in with the cards I've chosen. And we're going to see if we can get some good loot. So I just unlocked this earlier today too. I'm just playing with it. We tried it once, we beat it. I didn't get anything great from it, but I definitely got, I think, about 4 purples, epics, and then I think I got a blueprint too. Didn't get a sword or a shield I was looking for though. But that's RNG for you, which is fine. I do like the grind anyway. Plus, as long as we're leveling up, that's also a plus. Now, in the right side of the screen, it's going to tell us our mission type, and then also it should have the tarot multipliers, so it's going to say that we can't die, even though we're probably allowed so many deaths. So in order for that card to work, we can't die once. And then, let's see, it said something about maybe being a silence mission or a gun mission, so we'll see what happens there too. Alright. Let's see. Silence the guns. Okay, destroy all marked positions. Says allowed deaths 3, but I'm pretty sure it's once that lady stops talking, it'll say no, only 1 death allowed, or not even 1 death. Yep, see, it's there. Uther's Tarot, don't die, you see it up there? So even though it says I'm technically allowed 3, we lose that tarot card bonus if we do die with each one. So, let's not die. I do like that though, like you can make your own custom mission for chances of rewards that you're looking for, you know? So it kind of helps with your grind in a way, but you still gotta hope the RNG is nice to you. Alright, so we're getting some loot there, but nothing crazy. Nope. AoE these guys. Now, also, if you're wondering too, if you're like, you know, the loot we get, you don't get to use it until the mission ends, right? So basically, you pick your mission, you go in with what you came in with. You don't get your level ups or your items until after you've beaten the mission. So plan out your loadouts, make sure you're prepared, and then you can go through all your XP and loot that you get at the end of the mission. So again, that's in that sense, it's more strategic and tactical. You know, what you want to bring in, how you want to survive. So if you go in under-leveled, don't expect to level up during the fight to get instant health regen because you leveled up, or you know, switching out items during the fight. So it's really cool in that sense. Alright, take out this champion here. There's the Chaos Marine. Alright, I'm gonna pop a shield here. There's the chain sword, one of them. I gotta take out those flamethrower guys over here and see. Oh, kinda had a lag there for a second. A little lag spike. Nope, go after the enemy I'm going after, please. So make sure that the enemy highlighted in red is the one you want to go after, because if your character's looking a certain way, your character will start auto-targeting and following the, you know, if your enemy's highlighted way off the distance as red, you're going to end up going after him instead, so pay attention to the red outline as well. Alright, he's taking a beating, but he's going down. Alright, let's see, this one's resupply our medical supplies. Wow, words. This one restocks my shield. You guys see the bubble though? This bubble takes place in my grenade. That's what I was talking about earlier. So I get a shield gadget instead of you know, something that does damage. Alright, we got an elite in here. See the yellow triangle on the minimap? He's also got the red skull circle thing above his head. That's how you know he's a commander. Okay. Then there's also a red triangle on the minimap sometimes, and those ones are stronger than the yellow ones. So pay attention to those too. Make sure you're ready. Alright, take this guy out. Go down. Alright, we got a new flamethrower. And again, green is better than blue, so if you see green, don't be disappointed. Green's good. Green's right below the epic or purple. Oh, don't push, you're pushing me. I couldn't finish it because your character kept pushing me off of it, Nayla. That's funny. Alright, where's our, okay, we gotta go this way. So Nayla's character can levitate, so he gets a little bit of movement speed too. You guys see that? It's pretty cool. Honestly, I feel like, oh, the game crashed. Cool.